Hi there and welcome to this very special one-day game. I'm Mark Nicholas and am delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day. Difficult decision upon winning the toss here. The temptation is to bat first because the overhead conditions are ideal. It's a lovely sunny day. Having said that, it's an extraordinarily wet pitch. I think the water must have seeped under the covers overnight, and that'll make it difficult to play strokes. Well, this is the original 50-50 choice. The overhead conditions tell you to bat first. That's what he's done. It's a lovely, clear, sunny day. Down below you, well, this is a very damp surface, amazingly damp. It's almost as if water's got under the covers. I expected to zip around off the seam early on. Survive the new ball, though, and you could get plenty. Welcome back. You could cut the tension with a knife here. It's been a riveting contest so far. Here with the start of the second innings is Richie Bennett.
The sweeper picks up. Just one run. India have made an adjustment to their field. There's just one there. Out. He's been caught.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
Out. He's caught him.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well. Wow, this has been quite a spell of bowling. Another wicket, and so well deserved.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long, he didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
This was beaten all ends up by that one.
Good, he can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see. This really has been a fine spell, as good as you'll see of its type, and well deserving that wicket.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that, not.
Let's take a look at that in.
Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how would have he enjoyed that?
That must be close. There's the umpire signal, no ball. There's the umpire signal, no ball. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Comfortably taken, no worries.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked.
That has to be close. That's a big appeal. Comfortably taken, no worries.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
This was how the wicket fell. Oh, well taken.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste. Well, he wasn't there for long, and the score proves it.
We can have a look at that again. It's straight to a fielder. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Gone pole.
Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.
He's gone for duck. That's That is an excellent catch.
Lazy, that's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay. It's been a great spell of bowling. He's troubled everybody and deserved those wickets.
Tried the arm ball there.
Lovely shot, lovely shot. It raced to the fence for four.
And we have a change of bowling. Amazing catch.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
We can have a look at that again. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow.
And he picks his spot beautifully. That's a glorious boundary.
Oh, well taken. That's brilliant.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch. And didn't he do well to cling on? And they've clinched victory here in this limited overs match. Well, on behalf of Richie Benno and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time for more of our very special cricket coverage. Hello, welcome. I'm Mark Nicholas. It's nice to be with you for this one-day exhibition match. Two top-class sides too, and it promises to be a most entertaining day. It's an interesting decision to bat first because there are very damp conditions here and all around me. It's not just in the surface, in the sky, sort of the atmosphere has that clammy feel to it. I think the ball will move around in the air and off the seam, and if the new ball bowlers get Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Benno.
Australia have changed their field. That's through the gap, and it'll go for four.
Well, that's perfection. Didn't try to hit it too hard, just stroked it away.
expertly held.
They needed an early wicket and they got one.
McGrath gets his first wicket. Let's see the action replay of that.
His straight driving is perfect.
That was a no ball by McGrath. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Oh dear, that's a poor piece of fielding. He seems to take his eye off the ball.
Just one run.
Fantastic shot there. And I think he knew it was four just as soon as he struck it.
That over eased the pressure on the batting team.
My feeling is they'll look to blast away from the start, particularly with the fielding restrictions in place.
Ponting has made a change to the field. Ouch, that must have hurt. Warne is coming around the wicket. Ouch, that must have hurt. Warne is going to try over the wicket. That was a no ball by Warne. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Warne is going to try over the wicket.
Oh, good shot. Saw it early, got in position quickly and nailed it.
Warne is going to try over the wicket. What a marvellous shot. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Comfortably taken, no worries.
Lazy, that's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
McGrath gets his second wicket. This was how the wicket fell. McGrath is coming around the wicket. There's just one there.
Oh, that's got the treatment, and you got to say it deserved it.
That was sweetly timed. McGrath is going to try over the wicket. That's turned away through mid-wicket. done him all ends up.
Totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
That's the third wicket now for McGrath. That came right off the middle of the bat.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
That over eased the pressure on the batting team. That was the googly. That must be close. Let's take a look at that in slow. Warren is going to try over the wicket.
Oh, it's a monster.
Warren to bowl his leg spin.
Huge! That is huge!
Got him!
What a cracking delivery.
McGrath gets his third wicket.
Oh, what a shame. He looked in such good form. You sort of felt he was building on a good start.
This was how the wicket fell.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring.
Easy catch.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from.
McGrath gets his fourth wicket. We can have a look at that again. No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Out. He's been caught.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch. And there is a 5th wicket for Glenn McGrath. Gosh, he's been a handful today. He bowls with such accuracy around and about off stump. He gets bounce, he hits the seam. He always asks a question of the batsman, and there are few around, it seems, who have the answers.
That has to be close. Let's take a look at that in...
Ah, well, everything was in the right place there, and it raced away to the boundary.
Fielder's not going to reach that one. And we have a change of bowling. Simons is going to try over the wicket. That was a no ball by Simons. Simons is switching to round the wicket. Simons is going to try over the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Ponting has made a slight change to the field. Clean bowl.
You know, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and ended up just playing all around it.
Simons gets his first wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Now that the tail is exposed, they need to make sure that they keep it tight out there and not give anything more away.
Let's see the action replay of that. It's straight to a fielder. Simons is going to try over the wicket. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. Brilliantly caught.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
That's 5 wickets for McGrath. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
We're going to... McGrath to begin a new over. Oh, big shout for that one.
He is so strong through the covers, strong and so precise too.
McGrath is switching to round the wicket. It's straight to a fielder.
Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
We can have a look at that again. McGrath is going to try over the wicket. We're about to see a change in the bowling. That's a big appeal. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Warne is going to try over the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Warne is going to try over the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. One is switching to round the wicket. That's out.
Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.
One gets his second wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that, not.
Confident appeal. And we have a change of bowling. Simons is going to try over the wicket. What an amazing catch.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked. What a terrific performance by the Australians in this limited overs match. They confirmed that they are the very best. They seem to have an answer in every department of the game. It's goodbye from Richie and from me, Mark Nicholas. We bid you farewell and hope you'll join us in the future. Hello there, welcome, the warmest welcome. I'm Mark Nicholas. Today we're bringing you one of the most special games of one-day cricket you could ever imagine. An array of top-class players for your enjoyment. Sit back, relax. He's chosen to bowl because the pitch is so wet. It'll almost stop on the batsman, and that'll make it very hard to judge your stroke play. It might be one that necessarily moves around sideways, but it will be extremely difficult. There's barely a member of this huge crowd that's left his seat. Everybody staying absolutely still in anticipation of what is to come. It's been a terrific game so far. We expect more in this second innings. Here's Richie Bennett.
India have changed their field. Beautiful piece of batting, that. Oh, well taken. That's brilliant.
An early wicket is something you strive for. You have your team meetings, you prepare all morning. That will put pressure back on the batsman.
He found the gap with precision.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
The umpire is calling for the third umpire. He's got the green light, he's safe. It's straight to a fielder. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it. He'll have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat.
It's straight to a fielder. Done him and shattered the stumps.
Oh, the bowler's made a terrible mess of the stumps.
Done him.
What a cracking delivery.
It's straight to a fielder. India have made an adjustment to their field.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
It's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. There's just one there.
Well, he must have been half asleep when that was hit at him.
about to see a change in the bowling. Oh, that's close. The umpire's not moving on that one. In the air and gone.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked.
Gone, bowl.
Oh, that went right through. It's as if he misjudged the pace.
He's gone for a duck.
The scorers haven't had to do much with that innings.
Clean bowl.
Really can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
He's gone for a duck.
The first baller, all the way for that one ball.
That's out.
Well bowled, very well bowled, straight and full when it mattered.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That has to be close. Not out. And we have a change of bowling.
Watch the field spread as the fielding restrictions are concluded.
Oh, what a catch.
He got into a great position to take that catch. Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was four from the moment that it left the bat.
Out. He's been caught.
He has held onto a blinder out there. How gutted will the batsman be now?
Confident appeal. Let's take a look at that in slow. He's got him. He's gone.
Excellent bowling. It's straight and it's full, and in the end, you miss, buddy, and I'll hit. Oh, they've got it. That sews it up. Victory today in this limited overs fixture. Well, on behalf of Richie Beddoe and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time for more of our very special cricket coverage. Hello, welcome. I'm Mark Nicholas. It's nice to be with you for this one-day exhibition match. Two top-class sides too, and it promises to be a most entertaining day. This is a hard surface, and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss. You had to bat first. There was no issue there. This looks the most beautiful pitch. Even covering of grass. It's firm. It should bounce evenly. Should come onto the bat. Oh, I can see a mountain of runs. Andrew Strauss is taking guard. So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box, it's Richie Beddoe. Adam Gilchrist takes guard.
Gone, caught.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
Parmesan gets his first wicket. Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Ricky Ponting takes strike.
Oh, what a catch.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch.
Parmesan gets his second wicket.
It's been a great spell of bowling. He's troubled everybody and deserved those wickets.
Martin is the next batsman in. Parmesan is coming around the wicket. Out, caught.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
That's a hat-trick for Parmesan.
That is a great exhibition of fast bowling, as good as you'll see. And it's Michael Hussey on strike.
A little too wide to make him play there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Parmesan is going to try over the wicket. Comfortably taken, no worries.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Parmesan has taken 4 wickets now.
It's been a world-class piece of bowling out there today.
This was how the wicket fell.
Michael Clarke takes guard.
An easy catch.
He got into a great position to take that catch. The big fella has 5. Stevie Harmison, the man from the northeast, who gets such bounce and pace out of almost any surface, has a 5-wicket haul today, and he's done it with some quite sensational fast bowling.
Clark is out first ball.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that, not.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Andrew Simons is facing.
Harmison is switching to round the wicket.
He'll have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat.
Let's see the action replay of that. Hoggard is coming around the wicket. Hoggard is going to try over the wicket. Hoggard is going to try over the wicket. Tadic waiting at the striker's end. Harmison is switching to round the wicket.
You must make sure that you keep your eyes on the ball or you will fumble, particularly on an outfield like that.
The sweeper picks up. They've turned that into 2, that's good running. Turn that into 2, that's good running. There it goes, right out of the ground.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. The bowler doesn't look happy about it. Misfields like that are nothing but a crime.
That's 2 more runs on the board. Oh, well taken. That's brilliant.
Well taken. Well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
Harmison gets his 6th wicket. This was the end of the innings for Simons.
Brett Lee's out there now.
Parmesan is switching to round the wicket.
And he picks his spot beautifully. That's a glorious boundary.
We're about to see a change in the bowling. That's good judgment. No need to play at that. That's been given as a wide. Just shoulders arms to that one. That's been given as a wide. England have made an adjustment to their field. And that is an impressive shot.
Lovely shot, lovely shot. It raced to the fence for four.
It's straight to a fielder. Giles is coming around the wicket. In the air and gone.
Superlative. You'll never see better than that. That is a brilliant catch.
Giles gets his first wicket.
Now that the tail is exposed, they need to make sure that they keep it tight out there and not give anything more away.
Gillespie is the next man in. It's straight to a fielder. And we have a change of bowling.
The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Flintoff is going to try over the wicket. Pushed through the covers. Giles is coming around the wicket. Giles is switching to round the wicket. What a superb catch that is.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
Next man in is Clark. And that's out. Caught by Strauss.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
McGrath is the next batsman in. Giles is coming around the wicket. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
Expertly held.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked. Yep, that'll do it. That gives them an excellent win in this important limited overs fixture. Well, on behalf of Richie Benaud and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time for more of our very special cricket coverage. Hi there and welcome everybody to this limited overs exhibition match. I'm Mark Nicholas and I'll be with you throughout the day. Let me tell you, it promises to be a belter. This is a damp pitch, almost too damp. You sense that the ball will hold up a bit off it. I don't expect much pace and it might be quite difficult to play strokes. Having said that, it's a beautiful day for batting, so on the toss, bat first. This is a very wet surface and will be hard to play your strokes on. I think it might move around a bit too. I mean, it's a pretty good toss to win this, and I expect the bowlers to dominate, never mind the first session, most of the day. Hello there, welcome back. What a contest we've got here today. In the commentary box for you is Richie Benaud. Facing is Adam Gilchrist.
superb catch that is.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it. Ricky Ponting takes strike.
He's got it into the gap. It's straight to a fielder. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Brilliantly caught.
They needed an early wicket and they got one.
This was the end of the innings for catch. Martin is the next man in. That's out. Caught.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder. Brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed. It's been a great spell of bowling. He's troubled everybody and deserved those wickets. Michael Hussey takes guard.
Out. Caught.
Well taken. Well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it. Top-class bowling today. Perfect lengths, perfect lines, and no batsman really finding the answer.
Let's take...
Michael Clarke is at the wicket.
Expertly held.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste. Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring. That is massive.
Marvellous stuff. India have made an adjustment to their field.
Now that came right out of the middle of the pack.
Comfortably taken, no worries.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
Watson is the next batsman in. Out. He's been caught.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
We can have a look at that again.
And out in the middle is Brett Lee. The captain probably shouldn't use up all of his best bowlers at this stage. Those closing overs are so crucial to the match, particularly on this good batting pitch.
There's the umpire signal, no ball.
All that effort and you give away runs, plus of course you've got to bowl another delivery.
Oh, well taken.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on?
This was the end of the innings for Simons. Gillespie is the new batsman. Out, he's caught him.
Lazy, that's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Gillespie is out for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long, he didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
The next man in is McGrath. Gone, caught.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked. Well, they've got it. That sews it up. Victory today in this limited overs fixture. That's it from me. That's it from Richie too. We've had a splendid day here. We hope that you've enjoyed it. See you soon.